But obviously, Scotty Barnes had his come up in Miami, and now he's in Toronto. But Kyle Lowry had his come up in Toronto, and now he's in Miami. He got traded. He got traded on August 6th
What is it?
for Precious.
Stop throwing your things on the table.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Yeah,
Okay, he got traded August 6th for both Precious Achiuwa and
Achiuwa.
Achiuwa and Goran Dragić, and no other picks.
Dragić.
No KZ Apala, no Gabe Vincent, just those two players. That's it.
So you want to talk about Miami's free agency as a whole?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, so pull up Miami's free agency real quick. So
Miami.
They just signed Robinson. They signed Lowry. They got
PJ Tucker.
Yeah, Tucker.
They signed Oladipo to a minimum. Dwayne Dedman.
And that's
to a
it.
minimum. Yeah, so I'm actually not a big fan of what they did. I
I
think
know.
right now they'll be good for next 2 years.
Yeah.
They signed Jimmy Butler to that max,
Yeah,
paying him he'll be 50. He'll be making 50 mil when he's 36.
there's a lot worse contracts. though.
And
No, but
50 mil. He's already kind of jump shots already the 3-point shots already kind of declined. They have a bunch. I don't know. They've signed a lot of old guys. Lowry, 3-year, 85 mil, right?
Yeah,
And then PJ Tucker. I guess his contract's not too
he's
bad.
pretty, yeah.
But they signed Lowry and Butler to long-term
No,
deals.
but it's worth it because they're contenders now.
no,
Are they
they're not.
contenders, though?
They're nowhere
Yes, they
close.
are.
They're barely even contenders for the conference finals.
They're contenders
No,
for the championship.
No, they're not, bro. You're trolling.
I'm not trolling. What
What?
the heck?
What?
Kyle Lowry.
Okay, when
Jimmy who's there? No,
Duncan.
Duncan Robinson, Jimmy Butler, PJ Tucker, Bam Adebayo.
And Oladipo.
That's a
off the
top
bench.
5 defense.
It's okay.
Wait, they've all
That's
It's
a
top
great
five
defense.
They'll be a
It's
four-
like a bottom 10 offense.
Bottom
No,
10?
no,
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 Okay, not bottom 10. Maybe
Definitely
bottom
top
half-
15.
No,
Okay, top 50. Okay, but you can't really against other top defense teams in the playoffs. It doesn't always work out that your offense is gonna be as good.
no, they could be top 15 in both offense and defense. but
Okay, but
I guess they
the
don't.
shot creation.
They don't have a guy who's a top.
I mean, they didn't have
23.
one in 2020.
Yeah, but that was.
That was a strange year, and Tyler Hero was playing like an all-star.
That's
and
true.
Jimmy Butler, I don't know if he's going off like that again. as a
Yeah,
first
and they
option.
have the shot creation on that lineup is questionable. You have Lowry and Butler, but Butler can have his off nights and he can't shoot the three. And again, Lowry's like a 37-year-old.
He's
old.
30. He's
You
35.
can't keep going to him as that shot creator when things are getting rough and no one can hit a shot and the plays aren't working.
I feel like if they wanna actually if they, I don't know, they're kind of halfway. They have their young guys and they also have a bunch. They're financially committed to a bunch of old guys. So I think they have to choose the direction. And I think if they wanna actually compete and be contenders, I think I gotta say goodbye to Tyler Hero. I think they start trading some picks, but they're kind of the middle. I don't know.
I think they should have traded Tyler Hero this offseason.
Yeah.
But apparently they didn't want to
I
find
think
it.
they have faith in Kyle Hero though. Because
Yeah, he's not gonna shine off the bench. They already have Oladipo
No,
too.
they could. He could. Possibly.
I don't know. I don't like that Jimmy Butler extension. The Lowry contract is fine for the first 2 years, and then the third year is kind of iffy.
Yeah, I
but-
agree. They're financially they handicap themselves because you dedicate yourself to Lowry, who's at best a top 30, I want to say, player in the league, and then
Nah,
you did
top 40. but-
40. Okay, a 40, and then Butler, who's definitely top 30, but you committed so much money to two guys that are just
Aging.
very good and aging, whereas you're Miami. You're one of the biggest franchises. You're a big free agent destination because the weather's nice and you have lots of attractions. And they threw away their money for a bunch of old heads just to not make the finals for the next 5 years.
How do you know they're not going to make the
They're
final?
not, bro.
They're
I
not
think-
making the.
Okay,
I
we'll
think
see.
4 teams
But
better.
they do have a lot of trade value, and so they could trade for.
Do they have a lot of trade value? Because
Yeah.
now
I
people
mean,
are
it depends if Victor Oladipo plays
Who's-
good or Tyler Hero plays good.
They still have Tyler Hero and picks. I don't
Yeah,
even know if they have
Duncan
No,
Robinson.
but
on their picks.
financially, you're handicapped to
Yeah.
the point where you can't sign anybody anymore. You got to trade for everybody. Which
Yeah,
is
but I also
hard.
feel like Eric Spoelstra knows what he's doing. He
He
can
can
good coach.
He can coach them to 50 wins and be a second round exit. It'll be cute, you know.
Yeah.
Conference finals exit.
Conference finals maybe, but if I'm not committing, I don't think that's worth committing 30 or 50 mil to Jimmy Butler when he's 36, man. So,
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're everyone's missing a big point, which is they're Miami. Utah, they gave Rudy Gobert 41 mil because they're Utah. They're not getting anybody, and Gobert is the best rim protector in the league. But Miami, you've had some of the biggest free agent signings in the last 20 years. You've signed Shaq, it wasn't prime Shaq, but you got Shaq. You got LeBron to come over.
No, they traded
They
for
got
Shaq.
Bosh.
they traded for Shaq.
They traded for Shaq. Oh.
Yeah.
But didn't they re-sign him though?
I don't know.
Okay, whatever. My point is though, they got a bunch of guys who come and want to play LeBron, Ray, Mike Miller. It's just they're.
Doesn't say LeBron.
LeBron.
He didn't say
Shaq,
LeBron.
Mike Miller.
I'm just saying LeBron's team basically because LeBron attracted people to Miami, and it's not. And people like Butler signed there too.
Butler,
And now Lowry.
too, I think.
I mean, yeah, I guess Lowry too.
But yeah, I mean, for the short term, I think all the moves they made were solid. I think they could be another competitive team in the East. I like
There'll be a second round exit.
probably, but they'll be nice. Like Lowry will take the pressure off. Jimmy Butler is like, because Jimmy Butler was like the only real. Actually, him and Bam were the real only playmakers.
This is a really defining moment for Butler this year when he makes the playoffs, because he will make the playoffs. Because this year he was shut down and no one criticized him because everyone was too
Everyone made fun of him, bro.
No, some people the amount of hate he got wasn't like near as much as other people get.
Yeah, it shouldn't. It's not as much as it should have been.
Because he just made the finals the year before.
Yeah, exactly. So again,
I think
if
due
he
to
flopped,
COVID, he played bad. You know what I mean? And he didn't play.
he had
up to his-
COVID this year.
No,
Yeah.
but he did.
Yeah, he did.
Oh yeah, he did. He lost.
Remember, he came in really skinny after COVID.
Casey Van's right. Yeah, he lost 20 pounds or something crazy. But
Yeah, but I still think if he flops this year, no excuses. Then you're just
Yeah.
it's gonna be a tough
I
call.
don't know. I mean, Miami's not getting any better for the years to come unless Tyler Hero becomes great. Want to talk about the Raptors had a trade?
Yeah, Raptors got Goran Dragić, Precious Achiuwa, and I think people are underestimating the value of this trade for the Raptors, because I feel like I've seen a lot of Heat fans on Twitter. They said, "Bro, we finessed the Raptors, yo. They were asking for Duncan Robinson and Tyler Hero. All we had to give up was Goran and Precious." What they don't realize, just a year ago, Goran Dragić was the leading scorer on a team that made the finals. And Precious Achiuwa, he's had a lot of great, athletic, defensive moments in the Olympics this year. So I think he can also develop in that Raptors system.
I like how him and Birch they're probably gonna play equivalent minutes. So I like that.
I
But you
mean,
think we could have got something better from another team?
No,
I
We
think
didn't have a say in the matter.
when you're
Yeah.
when you're doing a sign trade, first you're not gonna say no to a Lowry sign trade to the Heat because you kind of owe it to Lowry, right? But for a sign trade, you look at past sign trades, you got really good value. Goran Dragić still a really good point guard off the bank. You could trade him at the trade deadline and get decent
I was
value.
Goran.
35, 36.
36 now.
Precious Achiuwa is a nice young prospect. The Raptors said that they had interest in him before Miami picked him at 20 last year. So I think, look at the Jimmy Butler sign and trade. They got Josh Richardson. That's it. So we're kind of lucky. We got some good value for Lowry.
but now that the Heat kind of have a problem at point guard because Kendrick Nunn he signed to the Lakers and they made it.
He
Yeah,
came up with
came on it.
he did it. Yeah,
No, but they seriously have a point guard issue because other than Lowry, I don't even know who's the point guard.
Jimmy Butler could be a backup. Lowry and him could
He's a
be
good playmaker, but
Tyler Hero played point guard last year.
yeah, but it didn't work out. He's not a good player.
Oladipo, I guess.